YouTube antics here with the swole on, the fur on, and if you need the explainer, I am the Alpha Tamer. But once again, this video is not about me. This is about the gentleman in front of me. Will you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Anthony Rojas.
Anthony Rojas. And tell me, why am I doing this video today? You tell the crowd.
I placed fifth with Machinedramon today at Gen Con.
Fifth with Machinedramon. All you Machinedramon haters, hear me out. This guy plays fifth. He's nice with it. X1. You want to take us through the deck profile?
Sure. Through the X, running 4 Doraemons. This will draw you one when you slot something underneath. It will trigger with Chaosdramon and BT13 Machinedramon, really good. Chaosdramon X will trigger mandatory once per turn, so it's really good cycle and hand fixing.
Doraemon. Sorry, guys.
And then for the rookies, we're playing 4 Doraemon. Same thing with the Doraemon, we'll gain a memory when something is slotted underneath. Works with all of our level 6s pretty much. And then we're playing 2 Haguru. I was bouncing back and forth between like Ludomon and other like random rookies, but Haguru is just like the easiest hand fix, and it doesn't hurt, just to Evo in the back with it since it doesn't really do much anyway. 2 Chikuri. There's a lot of like memory reduction or cost reduction right now with like Blue Flare, Hunters, Star even like sometimes. So I think this is like the best floodgate right now, especially since like memory floodgates don't really work against Mirage that well, since they just bounce it with their regular combo.
Did you play against Royal Knights at all today?
No, I did play next to a one, and I was expecting that. That's another reason I ran the Chikuri, because that just shuts the whole deck down. They have to like waste a whole turn to get rid of it with a Marcus or a Crimson Flare.
Absolutely.
And then for the level 4s, we play 3 Guardiamon. It's the best level 4 machine just because it's like easy cycle and it's a nice 6k blocker that can save you sometimes. 3 Numemon. It's an 1 Evo for 1, play for 3. Your deck is mostly level 5, so you want an easy way to climb up, and that's pretty much the best way right now. And then just 1 Mercurymon because we run all black tamers, so a hybrid for game, it's a good win con. And then for the meat of the deck, it's we play 14 level 5s.
14.
2 Metal Greymon, attack unsuspended, inheritable, de-digivolve, and then pop something small. It's one of the best level 5s in the game for Machinedramon. 2 Metal Tyrannomons. This is really good against Shine because when they swing in with the Marcus and they have the Rise inheritable on the board, since turn player effects happen first, the Marcus will go to security, and then Metal Tyranno will trash the Marcus if you redirect them into a Machinedramon or Chaosdramon. Okay,
wow, I didn't even know that. That makes a lot of sense.
2 Megadramon, Tamer Deletion, Hunters and Cross are still pretty big. Doesn't really hit Shine, but Mirage does play the 3-cost Thomas, and they also have the Nikolai Petrov if they like it. It also hits Rookie, so it's just a really good general level 5.
Do you think 2 is enough?
I've tried 3, but sometimes it can get a little bit bricky when you like just see all 3 and you don't have enough to slot for a Chaosdramon because they need to have different numbers. So sometimes you just want to have enough to get the full de-digivolve 3 or get the full get 5 memory back with the on-play of EX1. So I prefer like just consistency over like being able to do my big plays than just like little micro plays.
Makes sense.
And then we do play the EX1 trio. They all do the same thing when digivolving, mill a top 3 at a level 6 to hand. This one is when attacking destroys a play cost 5 or less Digimon. This is Reboot and this is Blocker. Some people like double up on this. I was thinking about going to Andromon, but I didn't bring it, so I just had to like deal with it for day 2. 1 Metal Greymon from EX4, it's just a 2nd blocker inheritable. He's better than the Structure Deck Megamon simply because he's a blocker himself. 1 Reboot Gigadramon, just for our 2nd reboot. This Gigadramon, it's plus 2k on your opponent's turn. It's relevant against Mirage since they cap out around 13 without the burst mode, and at 15 with the burst mode. And then with Shine, it's extra DP that they have to burn, so it's harder for them to get you to 0. And then if you're sitting at 1k or 2k because of this, and they try to pop you with the Agumon, you can prevent deletion, just stay on the board. 1 Secret Rare Metal Greymon, plus 3k. I was doing the Megadramon before, but that plus 1k can really make a difference when swinging over things. I really don't like that you can't Evo into this because it's Evo off a red for 3 only, but it's relevant. Like the 1k is relevant in a lot of matchups. And then one security Megadramon, just because a lot of decks right now, like if you give them enough time, they just win. Royal Knights, if you give them enough time, they win the game. They just swarm the board and you lose. So you just need to end the game. The on play does come up every now and then, but not too many people like to like go wide with small bodies nowadays.
Yeah, the format feels really fast right now for sure, so that makes a lot of sense. Absolutely.
And that's it for the level 5s. And then here are the boss monsters. First we do 3 of BT11 Machinedramon. I was kind of flip-flopping between doing this one and the EX1 at 3, but I figured if I'm milling more, I'm probably going to see the EX1 anyway. And then this one does enable some crazy plays where like you can slot in a Chaosdramon underneath, trigger your Dory, get the memory back, and then you can Evo into Chaos X on top to get both effects, and then slot 3 and mill 5 more. So I think this is the better one to do 3 of. But you can mill yourself out with this if you're not careful and you Chaos X over it when your deck size is low. On deletion, it'll you can pop analog to the bottom of the deck to play any Machinedramon from hand, including himself or the EX1 Machinedramon. This is the one that comes out. You slot it under 5, gain 5 memory. So sometimes you can steal the turn back by playing this off of the BT11 Machinedramon. This one can't be DP reduced, so this is what you want to see against Shine. You want to have this under Chaos X against Shine because he'll gain his effects as an inheritable pretty much.
Okay, I have to interrupt you because I have to acknowledge this man is a man of culture. Chat, I say chat, I'm at YouTube. We love a max rarity deck. This man is maxing out. He has 2 gold machines to show you guys.
I have my 3rd in the binder too.
Oh, the flex.
And then we do run 4 of the EX3 Chaosdramon. This is pretty much the best card in the deck. It has protection from deletion and protection from bounce, which is huge right now. Digivolve 3 when digivolving if you slot 3 under. It's really strong. People in my locals call for this card to get limited. I think it's fine. It gets messed up by like Sora and stuff, and then when Angemon comes out, like this is gonna like just go to security. And then we do play 2 Chaos X. This is like our finisher. We put this out, and if we built the stack correctly, we shouldn't lose.
This card is terrifying. It's the most terrifying card for me when I play against Machine. I don't want to see that card because I'm just like, what are the outs? There's very limited outs to this card.
And then we do play 1 Death X, just because there's a lot of decks that just play out Tamers for free right now. Like Marcus and Mirage. Hunters and Cross are still really relevant, so sometimes it just comes out for free, and it's a body they have to deal with.
Did it come up today at all?
Today, yes. I did play it once, I think for 5, and I cleared the board.
Jeez. Yeah. All right.
And then moving on to the Tamers, we play 4 of the Analog Man. He's pretty much the heart of the deck. He's going to keep you from losing by suspending and redirecting to level 6. And then at the start of main, you discard 1 sideboard, level 5, to gain 1, draw 1. This is currently limited in Ultimate Cup. Hopefully it stays unlimited in Standard. But yeah. And we play 1 Izzy just because with Mirage, they can lock you out from using Analog Man at the start of main with BT11. And this is just a way to not have that not happen, pretty much. And most of the deck is black. There's only 2 reds, so most of the time I will get the on-play effect.
I was going to ask if you ever stole turn with this card. Has anyone ever hit it in security and you just steal the turn off of it?
Yes, and not today, but like yeah, but it does happen. Yeah. I literally won a locals because of that, because they ran into security and I stole the turn back and they couldn't do anything afterwards. Yeah,
being able to stack the deck, I think, in your favor as well, just makes a lot of sense for your deck specifically.
Oh yes, especially if you have Analog Man out, you can stack like the level 5 to the top, so you'll have like fodder for it to discard and gain the memory. Also, speaking of stacking the deck, another card that I considered for this deck was BT11 Machinedramon, just because it does play Analog Man for free, and you don't have a way to play it out for free.
Yeah.
And it does let you stack the deck on top or bottom in any order, and that can come up huge for you.
I think definitely one of my testing partners, he's very big on that card. So yeah, I can see the application.
It's just like at 4 or 5 Tamers, which is where I usually keep my deck. You don't see it a lot. Like if I was running like maybe 7, I would definitely run a Machinedramon like in it. But with just 5, you're rolling the dice at that point.
Absolutely.
And then for the options, we're only playing 2 memory boost. Yesterday I played 3, but I switched the 3rd one out for a 4th analog, just because it was best of 1. So, just slapping down Analog Mans just to secure that 1 game, I felt was more important than, digging.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then the last 2 cards are the finisher, Attack of the Heavy Mobile.
This card is so insane.
So, You discard a machine or cyborg, and then for the rest of the turn, you have a blanket effect that all level 6 machines have rush, and then all level 6 machines gain an on play that checks if they have sources, and they'll gain blitz. So what you do is you on play one of the Chaosdramon, Machinedramon, any of them pretty much, except Chaos X. You activate the effect to slot something in first, and then they'll gain blitz, and then you just swing for game. This pretty much won me like most of my games today.
Very nice. All right, all right. Well, thanks for taking us through the deck profile. You want to tell us, you know, some of the matchups you had today, and like, you know, what maybe one of your favorite plays from today?
Yeah, so today I think round 1 was Mirage, round 2 was Shine, round 3 was Mirage. I played Alpha 3 times in a row.
Oh my gosh.
And then I played Blackboard Gray for the last round. My favorite play, honestly, was like against a Mirage player. I pushed out a 5, and he gave me like 2 or 3 memory, I think. And just from 5, I made like a Chaos X with like 6 sources, and he just looked at the board, and he just couldn't do anything.
Just scooped it up.
Pretty much.
Man, all right.
I think if I can just sneak in a second spot, you getting 4 Cool Boys and 3 UGs. My only loss was pretty cool. I'm not even gonna lie. That's just cool.
Spoiler alert. Yeah, well, man, I just had to do the deck profile because, for one, you know, being the only Machinedramon at top 16 was great, but also being able to play against you, and you know, obviously the match didn't go in your favor, but you were just such a good sport about it. I thought, you know, why not interview this guy? He seems really cool. But tell me, are you a content creator? Do you have anything you want to shout out?
Yeah, I stream on Twitch sometimes. It's really small scale stuff. Maybe 4 or 5 viewers. It's twitch.tv/Nairune, Nairune.
Perfect. And chat, I keep saying chat. You guys know I stream. I'm going to link all of his information down low, so you guys definitely go drop a follow on him. He's a cool cat. With that being said, Antics here with the swole on, the fro on, and I already gave you the explainer, but I'm going to give it to you one more time. I am the Alpha Tamer, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.